This is Arkreen Network's installation guide for our standard miner for those solar PV panel climate actors who are enthusiastically deploying renewable energy resources. Please duly note the two types of standard miners offered correspond to different types of solar PV panel inverters available in the marketplace. Your choice of which to use depends on the inverter type. Let's first provide an explanation of how electricity generation is measured from the inverter to Arkreen's standard CT meter and smart dongle miners and the relationship to solar PV panel systems. The discussion assumes the consumer has installed or is planning to install solar PV panels with inverters. Solar PV panels produce energy generated from the sun, after which the inverter converts this energy collected by the sun from DC or direct current and then converts it into AC or alternating current. This diagram will illustrate the conversion process where we then measure the voltage and the current from an AC output port on the inverter. According to scientific calculations, power equals voltage multiplied by the current. Energy equals the integral of power multiplied by time. When we measure the voltage and the current from the AC output port, we can accurately measure the accumulated energy capacity data from the solar PV panel system that has been supplied. By attaching the smart plug-in data logger dongle to the serial communications port of the inverter, it can retrieve the energy data measurement directly from the inverter's port. It's actually much easier to measure energy with our CT meter while it is collecting measurement information directly from the power lines. Hence, it is compatible with any inverter model in a solar PV panel system. In this section, we instruct how to locate the inverter nameplate, which provides key technical specifications. In most cases, the nameplate will reside on the side of the inverter. Once the inverter nameplate is located, we request a JPEG photo of the nameplate to be taken and emailed to the Arkreen support team for verification of its compatibility with the smart dongle and type of standard miner to purchase. The diagram below illustrates how to connect the CT meters to voltage measurement power lines to the inverter. The CT meter requires a conversion cable to connect to the inverter's two power lines. The black cable line of the CT meter connects to the neutral wire of the inverter, and the red cable line of the CT meter must connect to the phase wire of the inverter. There is also a clamp attached to the phase line used to measure voltage and current on the power lines to calculate the energy consumed. The Arkreen Smart plug-in dongle directly connects into an inverter port. One example would be to plug a 9-pin male serial interface to the 9-pin female socket of the inverter port. As an example, there are certainly many different connector and socket types that would work to connect smart dongles to the various inverter brands on the market. In this installation demonstration, we will review actual physical inverter type hardware. The first step is to remove the control panel housing plate to reveal the inverter's terminal box. From the terminal box array, specifically select the AC output and locate the L label representing the phase line or red cable. When connecting the CT meter to the inverter, use a screwdriver to first loosen the screws counterclockwise from the inverter input and insert the red line, see illustration cable, and then retighten the screws to ensure a snug, tight connection. Now repeat this procedure by inserting the black neutral line cable, see illustration. Next, we need to fasten the clamp to the red phase line to the cable of the inverter. Finally, don't forget to replace the control panel housing plate. In summary, the CT meter can measure both the voltage and current to calculate the energy output by the inverter. In many instances, additional procedures could be required to safely and expertly connect the smart data logger plug-in dongle to the inverter.